Good morning, folks. This is Bubba, the Jewish Redneck Prepper. We out here today, and we're at what is called the Rock Eagle 4-H Center. It's part of the University of Georgia system, and there's a state marker right out here. And let me get out here and Mama pull over to the side, and over here this picnic area. I want to go out there and get that state marker. Oh. Okay, let's go out there and see what the state marker says here. Here, I do know the state marker here is for the old rock monument thousands of years ago that the Indians built out here. But let's just get a little bit more brief information here. This is a 4-H camp where children come every year that's built out here for summer camp, and they have all kinds of stuff going on during the year for students and 4-H projects. Okay, it says here, Rock Eagle Mound. 1 mile west of this point is a stone mound believed to have been constructed by prehistoric Indians before Columbus discovered America. The mound is composed of a white quartz rock forming the shape of a bird in flight with its head turned toward the east and wings outspread. It measures 102 feet from the head to the tail and 120 feet from wingtip to wingtip. While the body rises to about 10 feet above the surrounding surface, the mound is thought to have been built for burial purposes. Folks, I'm sorry about all that car traffic and all the noise and everything. But folks, this is just like one of 3 Indian monuments here in the state of Georgia. And the other one being out in the field now, that's where it's still being studied. I don't think it's been opened into the public, but it's a stone monument built like in the thing of a serpent. But there is one down on Georgia Power Company called Rock Hawk, just right outside of Eatonton and Sparta, Georgia. And we plan on doing that one today, and it's called Rock Hawk. Effigy. Now, this effigy of Rock Eagle is much more profound. The reason why I say it is because it's probably about the same age as Rock Hawk, but it's so interesting that the Indians were so clever and so culturalized to where the white folks, when they came here to America, they thought the Native Americans were savages. Well, I'm proud to say that in my blood, in my veins flows the blood of Cherokee Indian, and I have to say a lot of the Indians that were here at this time on this continent were a little bit more civilized than the white men that came over here. They had culture already here long before the white men came here. And how much further on down the road here is that?
A little ways.
You have the little piece once we get here to the parking lot to walk up there to it. But what they've got down here, and we're right off of 441 highway, right? Yeah, we're right off a major thoroughfare right here, right outside of Eatonton, Georgia. The next town over is Madison, Georgia, and interstate goes down through. There's I-20. But every year, schools bring children down here for all kinds of events, don't they, Mama? Because as a matter of fact, when you were in school, you come out here a lot, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you attended camp out here, didn't you? Several times. You had all kinds of fun, didn't you?
Yeah.
Growing up and everything. As conference centers down here, Founders Lodge and stuff. But there's nature trails out here you can walk too, can't you? Bike trails and everything. But it's beautiful out here, folks. And I just love coming down here to the Rock Eagle effigy and see there's picnic areas you can come and have a picnic. There's some of the trails I was telling you about right there.
That trail there, if I ain't mistaken, when I was young and we used to come back from the camping area,
yes,
come back through there and walk up through here to the effigy.
Oh, okay.
But y'all got to understand that was 30-something years ago.
Right. A lot of things change in 30 years, don't they, Mama?
Yep.
I can speak of myself. I'm 51 right now, and a lot has changed since I was a kid. But here we got some plaques and monuments out here, and it's beautiful out here. You got to walk around that gate to go to the other side to go in, don't you?
You got to walk around this side.
Okay. All right, family. Get out here and take a tour of the Rock Eagle effigy. And it's part of the Georgia Cooperative Extension Program. And here it is. We got a little monument out here that says Rock Eagle Mound. And it's basically gives us the same information that it did out there in the Georgia State Historical Mountain. And what's that say, Mama?
Rock Eagle and Rock Hawk.
Does it say anything about the serpent?
No, it
The
don't.
third effigy.
No.
But here is showed some arrowheads and different Indian things that they have found out here. It says there's a model of the effigy there. And here's the aerial shot. See if we can get back in 2004. They flew over and took a picture of the old Indian mound. And back down here is a picture of when they first made this tower back in 1954, and they were doing an excavation of the Rock Eagle. Archaeologists was out here checking out the old mound. And here's a picture of the Rock Eagle right down here. And they got all this fence around here to protect this now, since they did the study and put it back in its location. Ain't that amazing, folks? And there's a picture of Rock Hawk right there. Yes, ma'am.
What I'm thinking, part of this is the Cherokees are the ones that done this.
Well, my understanding it was the creeks that was in this area.
The Cherokee raised it long ago, before Western Journey. This is a poem that Alice Walker wrote when she was young, and later on today I'm gonna give y'all a tour of that place too. Is
Alice Walker, what she's famous for?
Color Purple.
That's right. That's right.
She did Color Purple, Revolution, Petunias book she did in 19. But she used to be out here. She used to be a 4-H'er out here as a teenager. She worked out here. And I just happened to realize that's one of the poems she wrote about Rock Eagle years ago.
Awesome. Well, folks, let's go on up here.
That was just put in here in 2014. So that's something new to me. Yeah, Acorn.
Okay, folks, well, let's go up here and check it out for ourselves. This beautiful Native American rock. And folks, this is a perfect example of Georgia things that you can do when you come to Georgia that don't cost you nothing. I mean, there's plenty of things around here that's provided for free that you don't, that's by the taxpayers. Historical stuff and trips like that you could come to that don't cost nothing. You going up there, Hampton?
Can somebody tell me what that stone is? It's a wheel.
Say hey, Hampton. Hey.
Yeah, but there's a special point to that wheel.
It's from a grade mill.
Very good. There's two
awesome.
of them. You put them two together, and you bring your own mill.
Old millstone, folks, right here. That's the first time I ever noticed that. 2 millstones they had taken and put down here in the walkway here. Isn't that awesome?
You know them still would be good to grind meal with?
Yeah, they still in operate. Never torn up. That's awesome. And folks, we plan on sometime in the near future take you on a little tour of some local grits mills here in the state of Georgia. That's amazing. There's one What's the name of that state park, Mama, where that grits? Hamburg State Park. They still have a working grits mill over there.
They do demos at that one certain times of the year. Spring is one of them when they have a spring festival out there. They have it open and they do demos out there.
But they it's more than just that. They also have old timers days like that, or some people might call Mule Day. They'll do people out demonstration, blacksmithing. They have the mill open, grinding corn, let you taste samples of the mill and everything. What you got there?
Where'd you pick it up at?
I found it.
To be honest with you, it's some type of nut. I don't know if it's a pecan.
Yeah, that ain't a pecan, Mama. I can tell you that. That's not a pecan.
He's over here. I know just honey on the ground.
It could be a
There's the tower we're fixing to go up and take a look. The thing is 1, 2, 3, about 4 stories tall. There's a what in there? And there, folks, part of the circle around of this old stone works.
If you listen carefully, back down that way is the park, and they've got campers down there this time of year. You don't hear them?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it looks like I can see water from here.
Yeah, you probably
The lake.
Probably the lake.
Gonna have to go in here and climb these old wood stairs. Now, I love this old.
Y'all be careful, because there could be snakes on the steps.
That's a possibility. Going up.
Come on, Dave.
I'm coming slowly. I always believe in testing my footing, you know. Now we're up here to the second floor. I want to give you a little view of what it looks like around here on the second floor. Now you can see the lower part of the body of the rock eagle. You can see the steps going up in the tower. I'll give you another view shot from the eagle. Driveway coming in. So let's go on up to the third floor here. Now, I've been coming up here over the years and everything, but never had the thought of idea of sharing it with others. My Mama's about out of breath. Y'all much younger. What Mama is. And folks, this is a good shot right here. I'm not going to go on up to the fourth floor, but you can see kids all the way up on the top floor. I'm about out of wind. I know my wife is. She has knee problems. I'll give you this shot of rock eagle from the third floor. All right, folks. Well.
By the way, the old tale is what they say, the tail, I'm quoting, tail, is that is a sign of a burial ground. But years ago, they did excavation on rock eagle. They never did find no skeletons, remains.
So they must have assumed that it must have been some kind of worship ritual or something and everything. So like I said, that was the picture of that archaeological that I showed on the mount that they did back here in the 40s. And I think they did something similar to Rock Hawk, and they're trying to piece together back what they know was a serpent. As soon as I find more information on that, I'm going to do a video on that.
There's supposed to be several of these rock mounds around the area in Putnam County.
Well, that would be Rock Hawk, Rock Eagle, and the serpent.
There's another one.
Do you know what it was called?
I don't know if it was the sparrow or one of the other birds, but it was another bird one, but I'm not for sure. Y'all got to understand, I was told this, like I said, 30-something years ago.
Right. All right, folks. Well, look, this is Jewish redneck prepper with his wife Bee and the rest of my family. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, how about hit like and share it if you like. If you're here in the southeast and never been here to this part of Georgia and like to see stuff like that, let me recommend you come on out. This is Rock Eagle. It's state tax paid funded, and enjoy yourself. If you camp, there's plenty of camping areas out here for RVs. If you like to rough it, there's wild camping they got here, or what they call roughing it. You like pioneer camping and everything. Just come on down here and check these things out for yourself. I promise you, if you like nature, you'll love this. Okay, well, folks, this is Bubba, the Jewish Redneck Prepper again, saying shalom. And if you're not a member of my YouTube channel, let me encourage you to subscribe. Okay, folks, well, we getting on out of here. And this is Bubba saying shalom, goodbye, and enjoy the journey.